You are walking a path that no one has ever walked. Like you are a trendsetter. You are the first in your family to do something. Like you are walking a path that no one that you know of has ever walked. And sometimes that can show up in us and bring fears and doubts, anxieties, even feeling overwhelmed by seemingly having to do it all, be the one breaking the generational chains and dramas. Like that can that can make most people turn around. This is why they say chosen ones choose, because everyone is called, but few answer the call. Few choose to actually take up the mantle and do the things. And if you're seeing this, you are one of the few chosen who have chose back. And so as the chosen, there's times where we get to these places where it's like, yo, what do I do next? This hasn't been shown to me before. What do I do next? This path hasn't been shown to me before. I don't even know. Like, imagine with me that you're on a hiking trail. And most hiking trails are very well defined. The Park Service goes through and does their thing and makes sure, like, you know where you going, right? But at some point, our inner child curiosity, the explorers within each of us, says, ooh, but what's over there? Squirrel, what's over there? I've done this trail so many times. She want to fall down. She said, baby, I want to be on this side. And she said, baby, let me frame your face. That's what she said. But yeah, we have those moments of like, squirrel, what's over there? I think I'm ready to traverse a new path, to go a new way, a way that doesn't have many footprints on. And that's the thing, like, really imagine with me, you are on a trail. You've reached the apex of the trail, and you're like, but I don't want to turn back and head back to my car just yet. I don't want to retrace my steps. I don't want to make a full circle and go back. I'm done with going back. I'm done with repeating the patterns. I'm done. So I want to go forward. I want to see what this thing has for me. And so in doing that, that is how you choose to be chosen. That is how you ended up on a path that was very less traveled or not traveled at all. And think about it. You're at that place and you see over in the distance, like, oh, I see some random footprints over there. Let me go check that out. Let me go see what's happening over there. And those are those paths that the greats before us walked down, right? The Neville Goddard's that's done this like work, and he took the path of Abdullah, who was his teacher, who many people don't talk about. The freedom fighters that have walked the path before us, the new spiritualists, all of these other people who have walked that path some time ago, mind you. And so you see those faint footsteps and you start to follow those. You're like, okay, All right, it's not super easy because this pathway has not really been defined, but I can see I see where I need to step next. I see the next part of this manifestation game. I see the next part of my spirituality. I see the next part of XYZ, right? On that path that is a little faint, but there's some footsteps there. But there's a comes a point on that same path. Let me fix my crown, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me fix my crown. She's falling a little bit. Mm. Don't let nobody let your crown fall, baby. Okay. You can always be the one to fix your crown, darling. Here we are. So there gets to this point when you're on that path, that second path, the path that is less defined, but you see it, right? And if you've taken any trail and decided to veer off, there's a point on the veer off where you're like, ooh, I can't really see where this faint trail goes next. I think it goes that way, but I'm not all the way sure. Like, I'm not seeing any footprints. I'm not seeing that much indentation on the soil and on the plant life. So, I don't know. And this is the spot where a lot of people fall off, where they say, okay, I've gone far enough. Let me turn around, or let me camp here. I've done enough here. But you're not that person. You're that chosen one. That's why you're seeing this video. You are that chosen one that says, okay, the foliage is getting real thick around here. But my intuition is saying, just keep going that way. Oh, something done brushed against my leg. What was that? But I don't feel like that's going to stop me. I'm not going to let that fear of, I don't know what that was that just brushed up against my leg, stop me from moving forward and forging the new path. Because some part of you knows deeply that one, you were called to forge this new path. And there are 737, I just saw that. There are so many beings and generations coming after you that need to see these faint steps so that they know, okay, I've walked this way. Someone has walked this way. And this is where ancestors really come into play because think about it. Our ancestors, when they started their own spiritual journey or just any journey that was life changing to society as we knew it, there was not a blueprint. The forest was thick. They walked through that mug with machetes and shit and was like, got to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And they forged new paths, the same old paths that you was just walking on, that you just said, I'm ready to get on a new trail. They forged those trail paths. And those trail paths are so well walked now that everybody's got the understanding of it. And we're all seeking the next path, which is the next level in our evolution. That's where we're at. That's why you've been chosen. That's why you've been called. You've walked the path. You've seen where it led and you was like, oh, I'm ready now to go a new way. And I'm saying the ancestors are important in this is because they know what it feels like to forge a new path. They've done it. They've created so many different paths and trails in this world. So they know what it feels like. And when they were scared, some of them kept pushing forward, kept saying, no, my intuition is saying, let's take this path that way, a that away, a this away, a hoot away. So when you feel weak or confused or fearful and anxious and deciding, maybe I should just go back now, call on the ancestors and say, yo, This is getting to me, y'all. I need y'all support. Help me. Ground me. Support me in reading the land to know where I need to go next. Because this is new and y'all know how to face the new, foggy, unseen path. Because y'all done it. So this is where ancestors come into play. They ain't new to this game, bro. They true to it. They true to it. And sometimes on this path, you feel like you might be alone. One, you're not alone because your ancestors with you. But secondly, you may not see anybody directly in front of you, but I promise you, you're not the only chosen one that picked up the mantle. So if you look to your left and you look to your right, you just might see your soul family, like me, on their own little forging path over there. Because remember, the ancestors forged many new paths. And so they always had someone to their left and to their right that was forging a path. So you're not alone. If you seeing me, just know you done looked to your left and saw me and found me. Hey friend, hey soul fam, hey divine being, welcome. And if you are really feeling even more alone, tell your spirit team and your guides and your ancestors, yo, reveal to me the other chosen ones that have chosen. Because I need to see them. They may not be right in front of me. They may be off to the side of me on their own path, but they doing some of the same stuff, bro. And it's going to help me know I'm not alone. Because you're not alone. You know, I got my notes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let me just reiterate. I'm giving you this message because recently I've seen, 12:22 on the clock, goodness. Recently I've seen a lot of talk about big time tarot readers or people who are into spirituality or the occult are now turning a hard left or right or reboot into not that, into Christianity or some other way of living that reverts back to something that they knew when they were younger, something that makes them feel secure and safe. And this is not me shaming anyone. Please understand, this is not me shaming anyone. Everybody's journey is everybody's journey, and I respect it. Trust and believe I respect the journey. I've been on many of them, okay? I respect the journey. Ain't no shade. It's all love. I'm sharing with you this message is because when you start to forge your own path, and it gets to that point on the path where you don't see any other footprints, you've surpassed the Neville Goddards, you've surpassed the teachers that taught you, you've surpassed well where your ancestors had trod it, you've surpassed that point. And now you have come to a place where you choose the next step in your enlightenment. You choose where the path leads next. You are creating the path. And so this is where many get a little fearful because they don't see anything in front of them. The 3D hasn't caught up to that yet. All you have is your intuition. All you have is your intuition. And one thing you'll realize is this entire time that you were on this new path that you were creating, and you kind of still saw some faint steps from some other people, right? You see those steps, you saw those steps, but it was the environment, the forest, your spiritual insight that allowed you to see it, that brought it into your view, that brought it onto a YouTube suggested video, that brought it onto a random TikTok for you page moment. Hold on, my notes fell. It was Source and Spirit that said, ooh, with the wind blowing. I don't know if y'all heard it, but you saw my scarf just blow. It was Source, Mother Earth, that revealed the next aligned steps. And so just because now the bush is real thick and you don't see anybody or anything in front of you but bush, trust that if you look down right in front of you, you can see the very next step. And that's all you really need to see. Because that very next step is the thing that Source unfolds for you. 1555. It's the very next thing that Source has unfolded for you. And in your heart and your intuition, the thing that you've been following this entire time, that curiosity, that inner child joy, the intuition, this little spiritual nudges, that's the thing that says, oh, that's our next step. Did y'all hear that bird? She's saying, she's screaming, yes, confirmation. I'm taking that as a confirmation. That is Spirit telling you what is the next way forward. So, this is your opportunity to decide, am I ready to keep following my intuition and keep the path going and keep my evolution moving forward? Thought I saw I felt something on my hand. And the beautiful thing about this is, as you keep moving forward and walking forward, you are helping so many hundreds and thousands of generations that are coming up behind you. You like the modern day, oh, her name just, come on, Source, bring her name back. Harriet Tubman. You the modern day Harriet Tubman. Okay? She ain't know those routes. She made them routes. Saw people along her way and was like, yo, it's safe here. Okay, this is one of the stops. Okay, we're going to go this way. In the darkness of night, she kept going. You the modern day Harriet Tubman, man. Come on. See your gift. See your gift to not just you, but all of humanity. So this is your encouragement message. That even though you might be seeing a whole bunch of people jumping ship, turning around, going to things that help them cope, which I get it. I get it. I get it. But we are going to turn that anxiety, that fear, that doubt, that I don't know if I should go any further on this path. We're about to turn that and alchemize it into the fuel that you need to take the next step. So stick with me as we're about to go into an embodiment practice. I had to come inside because my phone was starting to overheat and the ancestor said, get inside, baby girl. So be inside now. By the way, if you like this content and you would like more of it, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all of the things. And if you want a reading, you want to be a part of a community of other people that are on their path, then check the links below. They got you, boo. By the way, I am Zya Divine, your spiritual consultant, spiritual coach, spiritual baddie, and fellow journeyer. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. We're about to alchemize the energies that's been around that might be making people feel uncertain, confused, fearful. We're about to alchemize that because if you're seeing this, it is important for you to keep moving forward. And you already know that it wouldn't feel right for you to go back. You know it in your heart of heart. You just like that that just don't feel right for me, but gosh, I could use some support. So here it is. Let's get into this embodiment practice. It's going to help you remove the fear, understand it, shift it, alchemize it to bring you forward into the next steps, to following the next steps. So first, you got to get your energy up. And one of the ways that you get your energy up is by going outside. Breathing in the beauty of your environment. See the green on the plants. Feel the sun on your skin. Hear the birds chirping. Like, get your energy up. And even if you can't go outside or you don't have that around you, maybe you have a plant inside and you can tap into that plant, or you can visualize it. You could also look at a picture of nature, 222. Sorry, I have to start my clock over, so we got a 222 on the clock now. See it and visualize it. See the beauty of nature. And that's going to help get your energy up. Now that we got our energy up, calling your support team, calling your ancestors, calling your angels for additional support and energy. Tell them to surround you right now. As a matter of fact, let's do that. I call in the angels of great light, elevated ancestors who are here for our good. Support animals that show us who we are and guide us. And I ask for Source, Creator, God, Universe to shine its rays of grace and light around us, creating a circle of protection, creating a circle of clarity, creating a circle of healing and knowing, encouragement, and forward movement. 333. Come on, angel numbers. The angels is here, baby. Now, ground into the earth. So I want you to imagine that your feet have roots. They are going deep down into the earth's core. You just see roots spreading out and out and out and out. And then, after these roots have reached into the earth, feel yourself in connection to the earth. Breathe in and draw in some of Earth's energy into your body, refreshing you, strengthening you. Now identify those feelings of fear or anxiety. Identify them. And once you've identified them, feel where they are residing within your body. Is it in your shoulders, bottom of your foot, the top of your head, your groin, your stomach, your lower back, your neck, the base of your neck? Just feel into where those feelings are being held within the body. Let's connect to that part. Like when did you ever first feel this? What was the connection to this? Like what is that area bringing up for you? Let's say you're feeling some pain in your stomach, in your womb space. When was the first time you felt womb pain? When was the first time you felt that pain? And what was it connected to? It was happening in your life that you can remember that it was connected to. And what's happening in your life right now that might be a resemblance of when you first felt this pain in your life. Like really sit with this question, because you need to unearth what this is to open up the vortex of where that pain is residing to then actually fully alchemize it. You don't take this moment to understand what in your life path created that, or where, what experience, what trauma, what person, whatever has placed that into your body, then when we go to do the next level of healing, it'll be some surface level stuff, and I'm not about that here. As a deep Scorpio, I'm not about those surface level things. Okay, I like to go deep. We go deep and we don't get no sleep because we be up all night into the early light. I remember that song. We go deep. Ah, Janet, come on. Okay, so we went deep, figured out where it came from, right? Now, after you figure out the emotional connection, the emotional attachment, the emotional pattern that this pain has been showing you, right? Now, I want you to really concentrate on the area. See if you can pinpoint exactly how deep and where this resides. Like, go that deep. We go deep and we don't get no sleep because we be up all night until the early light. We go deep. So if you've excuse me, you've identified where it is, right? You feel it, you see it. It's like, okay, I thought it was in my womb area in general, but really it's like right in the middle of my belly button, and it feels like it goes deep into where my belly button, like deep into the middle. Like I feel it. Like maybe it goes like an inch or two deep into my body from the belly button. You want to get like that type of specific. Like see how deep you can feel into your body. All right, now knowing where it is, knowing the like true origination of this feeling or even a pain. As you inhale, see white light energy, whatever color you want the energy to be, but see energy coming up from earth through those roots, going directly to that source. We inhale, bringing in the energy from the earth, going directly to the place where you've identified the source of the fear, pain, anxiety, emotional pattern, etc. resides. And you're just sending love and light to that location. Love and light. And do that for as long as you can. Just breathing in and visualizing white and golden light coming up from earth through your roots into that location. And then begin to see those cells in that area vibrate. Like the whole area is lighting up with light, just this warm glow in the entire area. And as it glows, you see your cells taking in that light, and your cells begin to glow. It's so beautiful. I can see it. It's so beautiful. The cells are just glowing gloriously. It's like this golden sun type aura that is just emitting from them. And as they emit that glow, the area just gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And you feel so much love. Send so much love to it. And as you do that, imagine that this glow starts to go through your entire body. Like all of your cells just start to glow and vibrate higher and higher and higher and higher. They're glowing and 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 vibrating and vibrating and vibrating and getting lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and glowing. And your whole being, your whole body is now glowing. You see it. You feel it. and hold that. Hold that vibration. Hold that picture of yourself illuminated in light. Hold it for as long as you desire. Guess what? You have just alchemized what wasn't serving you and used it to power your entire body, integrated a lesson, released fear,